Hello, welcome to DFC Instruments. We are going to present our new C-Sailor Air implantology motor. This new model is composed of a much more compact main unit. All functions are accessible via touch control. Here is the irrigation pump. Here is the metallic connector of the cord, ensuring the connection between the main unit and the motor. Here is the foot control pedal connected via Bluetooth to the main unit. This new motor combines an implantology mode and also dental surgery. Here the implant mode, where you can see the main implantology functions. Here, the surgery mode, where you can see the main functions of conventional dental surgery. Let's now look in detail at the functions of the implantology mode. Here we can access and configure 5 programs. For each program, you can view and access the different predefined steps. By keeping your finger pressed on the program number, here P5, you will access its configuration page. If you want to add a step, simply press the plus button and choose the desired step. By pressing clear, you can clear the entire program in order to fully reconfigure it. You can then enter the new steps. If you just want to reconfigure a step, simply highlight it by pressing on it and select another step. To validate your program, press Exit and confirm by pressing Yes. You can display a title for each program. For example, here for program number 1, details regarding a type of case. Long press on the program number to access its configuration. Press the text area to bring up the virtual keyboard to write or modify the title. The new title will thus appear at the top of the screen. As a reminder, this part indicates the list of implant intervention steps for the program. Here is the program number. Here is the icon of the selected intervention and its name. The latter is highlighted in the list. You can adjust the maximum rotation speed limit of the motor and the maximum torque limit. To guarantee the safety of interventions, the maximum values for speed, rotation, and torque are adjustable for each step of the program. For this step, the maximum values are 2,000 revolutions per minute for rotation and 40 Newton meters for torque. For this one, the maximum values are 100 revolutions per minute for rotation and 80 Newton meters for torque. Here, the C-Sailor Air features a function that can record speed, rotation, and torque data during interventions. You can see the graph and the values of the intervention here. This data can be exported. You can complete them by indicating the patient's name, the date of intervention, the patient's date of birth, bone density, the dental nomenclature used, FDI or another, and the tooth number involved. By selecting this icon, the data will be exported to the USB flash drive if it is connected. This data can then be attached to the patient's clinical file. This function is used to clean the contra-angle after the intervention. Remove the burr from the handpiece. Place the contra-angle in a container containing water. Press Start, which will initiate a procedure of 2 30-second cycles, with a pause of a few seconds between the 2 cycles. Of course, the procedure can be interrupted at any time. The C-Sailor Air comes with a contra-angle specially designed and dedicated to implantology. Indeed, in addition to the cleaning procedure, its head is easily detachable. This operation allows for perfect maintenance that will extend the tool's lifespan and prevent any remaining risk of cross-infection. Of course, the C-Sailor Air is designed to be used with other models of contra-angles. Here are some additional settings of the motor. Here, you can adjust the irrigation flow rate. Here you can activate or deactivate the motor's LED lighting. And finally, here you can change the rotation direction of the contra-angle with a simple touch. Let's now see in detail the surgical functions of the C-Sailor Air. To change mode, simply press here. Several surgical functions are available for this mode. We will use a contra-angle dedicated to dental surgery. Here, we are going to use a red contra-angle. Coxo C 7.3S model with a speed ratio of 1 to 4.2 and a 45-degree angle. On the other hand, the C-Sailor Air comes with a red contra angle model, C7.5S with a speed ratio of 1 to 5. Once installed, you must choose the correct ratio here depending on the contra angle. As you can see, the C-Sailor Air is compatible with many contra angles. The speed of the contra angle is adjusted by pressing the plus or minus touch keys. The surgical mode has several functions with default settings which can also be modified by the practitioner. Here is the function for tooth extraction, then restoration, apical resection, sinus lift, sagittal saw, oscillating saw, reciprocating saw, rinsing, and the other function which also allows the use of straight handpieces. The device supports up to 3 user profiles, each storing custom settings for implant and surgery modes. To change or modify the profile, you must select it at the top left of the interface. The device can save a maximum of 3 profiles. Select user settings to modify or delete profiles. Here, you delete the profile. You can thus create a new one. By selecting the text under the icon, you access the text interface to enter the profile name. Once the profiles are modified, you can save them and return to the main menu to select the desired profile. In a dental center where there are several practitioners, this organization allows everyone to have their own settings. If there is only one practitioner, the profiles can be used to store more settings depending on the cases or, for example, based on implant brands. Let's now look at the Moda. It is much more compact than the previous generation. Indeed, as you can see, it is shorter. The diameter has been reduced and it is significantly lighter. The body of the motor is completely waterproof. In order to preserve the motor mechanism, it is imperative to screw the sealing cap onto the tip before autoclaving it. It is therefore very practical to use and significantly improves the working comfort of the practitioner. Let's now see the general settings of the interface. Select this icon. Here, you activate or deactivate the sound. This icon allows you to control the screen brightness. This is the pairing function of the pedal to the control unit. Here you can display the screen in dark mode. By selecting Reset here, only the data and settings of the current user will be reset to the device's original configuration. This is the anti-drip function for the coolant. When the function is activated, when the motor stops, the pump briefly reverses to stop the fluid flow. Note that a slight delay in flow may occur upon restarting. Finally, for implantology contra angles, you can use the Torquay calibration procedure here. Press Cal to start the procedure. The contra angle starts up to its maximum speed. It is highly recommended to perform this procedure every time you change the implantology contra angle. When OK appears, then the calibration is effective. To conclude, the C-Sailor Air from Coxo effectively combines the functions of an implantology and dental surgery motor into a single high-performance and intuitive device. It is a complete solution for optimizing care protocols while improving patient and practitioner comfort. The C-Sailor Air is available for sale right now on the DFC Instruments website. For more information, do not hesitate to contact the sales and technical team.